When is a young pine plantation worth more than just what the value of a young pine plantation really ought to be? You know, I get asked a lot to value people's property, and I'm on a 40-acre pine plantation right here. Some of it's probably ready to be thinned. It's about that size. Some of it's not quite long enough to go on a truck, but this tract is going to sell for a little bit more than your typical pine plantation is going to here in central Louisiana. What's going to bring the value of this tract up just a little bit is the fact that it's joined to another 40 acres. Now, this 40 acres out here, that it's part of this property, it's got legal access, it's got utilities, good recreational value to it. This pine plantation, yeah, it's just timber and dirt, and that's usually how people normally price tracts like this, the timber inventory and the dirt value, but you got to add these other factors to it. It's going to bring the value of this whole tract up. Its neighbor here has got legal access. There's electricity there, and it's set up for deer hunting. It's got food plots cut in it. It's got trails and lanes cut in it. It's got a camp area up there. This 40-acre pine plantation is going to sell with this 40 acres out here as well, all as one 80-acre tract. But this tract is going to ride on the coattails of that tract. This pine plantation right here that we might normally put a value of, I don't know, just around $1,800 an acre, let's say, because it doesn't have legal access. It's just a young pine plantation. It's just timber and dirt. Well, it's part of this tract out here, and this tract out here is going to sell for a good bit more. So we're going to merge those prices together, and this whole place is going to sell for a little stronger value than just what this pine plantation would bring. A lot of times people will see a tract like this and they'll see what this whole 80 sold for, and they're going to say, well, hey, I've got a 40-acre pine plantation or 60-acre pine plantation, so mine ought to sell for that much too. No, not necessarily. If you don't have the other factors with your pine plantation that this one does, the price is going to be down just a little bit. Said before, and I'll say it again, not every acre is created equal. Those 40 acres out there are more valuable than these 40 acres here. You combine them together as an 80-acre parcel, the whole thing has an increased value, and that's how we determine market value. And that's how people that are going to come buy this property, that's how they're going to look at it. They wouldn't fall in love with this 40-acre pine plantation, even though it is a cool tract and it's got value and it's going to bring incremental income over the years if it's managed properly. This tract out here is what's going to attract people, and this tract out here is what's going to sell it. And so this whole place together has got more value than just this singular piece right here. The next time you're looking at property, or you're looking at prices, or you're thinking about selling your own place and you're looking at what stuff has sold for in the area, you got to compare apples to apples, and you got to understand not every acre is created equal. There are a lot of factors that go into the value of a piece of property, and be sure to reach out and ask people questions. That's what this guy's done. He did not know how to value his place after he's done all this work on it, and he's going to be happy probably with the value that I'm going to put on it, because he's got those extra little pieces out there of access already set up for deer hunting, campsite, utilities. He's got all of that out there that brings value to this right here. So his whole package just went up in price. Hey, thanks for watching our video. There's some more right there. Check them out.